Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Regine and I am your clean beauty babe. I know it's been too long. Gotta get back to you. I wanna get in Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining and watching. I am new to YouTube, but I am not new to the game, okay? I have been like crazy about clean products and trying to keep my skin cleared for years on end. And after having a daughter last 2 years, I realized that a lot of the products that we're using on an everyday basis are just actually really crappy. And there's no shade to any of the brands. Like, I'm not going to be calling out brands on my channel. I'm just going to be highlighting the brands that I use and that I know are clean products. I use a lot of different resources to be able to verify a lot of the information because I am not an expert. Like, my field of study was in business. So like, I know nothing about like science or chemicals. I'm just aware that certain things are disrupting our endocrine system. These things are disrupting our hormonal balance. These things are causing brain fog. I mean, these are things that like I've actually suffered from, and I didn't even recognize that the products I was using were the cause of these things. So in the last 2 years, a little bit prior to that, but in the last 3 to 4 years, I have truly have been embracing clean, non-toxic products. And as of late, I just felt compelled to really like just get on screen and start talking about this. I am a woman of color, clearly, and I am an everyday girl. So like I work, I'm a mom, I'm a partner, like it's a lot. And with that, some of our choices, we have to be really wise about that. So I really want to talk more about that throughout my time on the channel and really just embracing a community that finds it to be the same. Now, what really motivated me to like really get my channel up and running is that like anytime I do research on this or like I'm trying to find other creators that are passionate about the same things that I am, I recognize like that they're not like as like a baddie, like, you know, like I just, and I know that sounds kind of crazy, but like I value looking really nice. I value like being able to like stay with the times. And I'm recognizing like a lot of times when you search like non-toxic or like clean beauty or whatever the case is, you're not seeing girls that like you wanna like imitate. And I'm not a copycat, but I definitely get inspired. And you know, there's just, I'm a girl's girl. So, you know, I'm gonna root on for every person. But at the same time, like if that doesn't influence me or if that doesn't motivate me, like I wanna create something that will motivate people. And you gotta look pretty while you do it. Nonetheless, you know, the motivation behind all of this is truly just to expose like options and really be able to bring, you know, new priorities to everyone's life around their health and the choices that they're using with their product usage. Yeah. Nonetheless, I do want to quickly like go over some like kind of like foundational things that would be beneficial to you if you're seeking a life of clean beauty or clean lifestyle in general, because I'm not only a beauty girl, like I implement my decision making throughout all of my like life choices. So that's in like the water and the food, even the clothes that I wear. I literally am very particular about everything that's on my body. One of my friends actually once told me, she's like, you are one of the most self-absorbed environmentalists that I've ever met. And it's like, yeah, because I care about, like, I want to make sure the air is clean because I'm breathing it. As crazy as that sounds, I mean, it does affect the rest of the world, but like, I do want to have more control of the things that, you know, that are affecting my life. But yeah, so let's get into it, right? Let's just jump right in. Some of the things that for me that are a priority as of late has been my clean water. So like number one, I am not drinking any water that comes out of a plastic bottle. Like, I don't know if I need to tell you this or if enough things have been on like on different streaming services. I mean, so many different like documentaries have come out talking about how bad our current water supply is in regard to our drinking water. So personally, for myself and my family, I installed a reverse osmosis filter in our home, and we also pair that with alkaline water. Now, we get our alkaline water from a trusted source here in the Boston area, and I can drop some like info in the details later. But we're very like passionate about our drinking water because water has got to be clean. So that is a major step that can be, done immediately to help alleviate a lot of the stressors that come along with like trying to figure out like where to start. Clean water, like number one. And if you are buying water like out and about, try to find water that is provided in a glass bottle. And I know there's a lot of conversation around whether or not a lot of those glass bottled waters are actually clean, but I do know that it's much better than any microplastic that could be entering your body through a plastic bottle. So that's number one. Number two, for me, has been deodorant. I dropped deodorant, like using deodorant, like 5 years ago. Now, this was solely because I just felt like deodorant wasn't working. And I was like, what is this? And I hated like the whiteness that was, I mean, all of it is just disgusting to me. So primarily what I focused on was my health, to understand like what was causing odor to be coming out of my body. And I primarily started by like juicing, and I use a lot of chlorophyll. Now, 5 years later, I don't have to do that much because my body just does not exude that type of like odor. And so I do sweat, which is one thing that I've been working on like fixing through like soft usage of like different clean deodorants, but I am not using your typical like big box deodorants from like your major stores. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but like prioritize your internal health and you'll see a huge change in your outer exposure, or like what's coming out of your body. Lastly, what I really want to share is fragrance. I know we love candles. I know we love perfumes. I know, we love room fragrances. But like, we have got to be realistic and understand that those fragrances are legitimately killing us. And it's so crazy because like, I didn't even know, even like the little things that you can plug into the walls that like exude fragrances, like they're literally killing you. And I don't want to be dramatic, but like these are the things that like were super passionate to me. Like I became passionate about them because I recognized how like detrimental they were to our long-term health. And I'll tell you right now, immediately, once you remove those things from your like, immediate use, like you will recognize when you walk into like a store that has a fragrance, you're like, wait a minute, what is all of that? Even in my home, like I keep it super neutral. Like I love a neutral scent. And if I do have any scents, my alternatives have always been an essential oil diffuser. I use clean, fragrant like sprays, and you can find these at like your, holistic stores or your, more clean grocers. And so, and as you can see, I'm like trying not to drop like company names. And it's not because I don't care to share them. It's just everybody lives in a different place. And I just want you to take this information and be able to like apply it to yourself. It doesn't have to be if you live in New York or if you live in Boston, like that you have access to these stores, right? Like you need to find a place that is local to you that services your needs around the clean and non-toxic products. Now, I know this may sound like a lot, but truthfully, once you grasp your mind around it all and you take a deep breath and you're just like, you know what, I'm going to prioritize my health. I'm going to prioritize my needs. I'm going to prioritize my wants. And you'll recognize very quickly, life is a lot better for you. Brain fog will dissipate immediately. You will naturally smell better because you don't have anything disrupting your lymphatic system, aluminum's like clogging up your like passageways, and fragrances like ruining your ability to like actually smell things properly. Now, I know this is a lot, but what I do know is that I'm gonna be here until the end of time sharing lots of information about this, and I really hope that I see you again, and I'm really excited to kind of build this community and see where we can go from here. Really excited to meet you all and excited to talk to you soon. See ya.
Get back to what I said.